Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, we about to dive into this thing. Shout out to my brother, Izzy. Go to his channel and show him some love. King's doing an amazing job. We are going to break this shit down brick by brick. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and peep this out.
On the same motherfucking roof. Getting shit done. You ain't gonna believe this shit.
How do you ask him for a bag when he doesn't like investing in designer bags? Ask him for new tires and just get the money for it and go buy the bag. Ask him for work done on your car and money, and then just go take it and buy the bag, which you don't really need work done on the car. Just get the amount of money that you need.
I want you guys to pay attention right there. That's the problem.
Did this bitch get her lips done? Did Shira 7 get her lips done? And she's looking older now. Yeah, the chickens have came to roost. Let's continue.
I'm saying it's for something else, and then go get the bag yourself. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you are living your life with a grown, able-bodied man, he need to be paying all the bills and giving you what you want. Any man that says he's not providing unless you're married or in a relationship is broke, and they can't.
Bullshit. I guarantee you, her husband isn't doing all of this. It's amazing how the same people will sit up there and go on social media and say some shit what women need to do. They asses is doing a total opposite at home. That's conversation number one. Conversation number two, she's pandering to a certain type of women. Broke, broken, bitter, ain't shit, dumb, slow. She's pandering to those types of women. They will listen to any and everything because a woman that has common sense, a good woman of good character, wouldn't even pay a woman like this no mind at all. I just want to make that clear.
Can't do it. On to the next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's their way of not saying, oh, I can't afford that. That's their way of saying, I know you're not going to wait that long, so be gone without me looking broke. That's what men say when they don't want to say, oh, I can't do that because I'm broke.
You dumb asshole.
They will lie and say that they're going to only wait for a woman in a relationship. It's a nice way to save face for them.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but date him for his money. I promise you, the breakup feels 10 times better when you date him for his money.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
When you date a man for his money, you look like an asshole. I'm going to make that clear. When you date a man for his money, it goes to show what type of person your ass is.
I have dated broke men, and I have dated rich men. And the breakup always feels better when they're rich.
But when you're making paper, you gotta learn some rules to go with it. You gotta learn the difference between guns and butter.
So, do what you will with this information.
No, you being an asshole right now. And let me guess, you ain't got no man right now.
The past 3 to 4 years, men from the age of 24 to 35 have completely given up on dating. They have completely given up on dating. And when you ask them why is that, majority of those men pretty much say the same thing. Today's women only date for money. They only date for materialistic items. They only date for the bag, quote unquote, the bag. So because of that, a lot of those men have completely stopped dating or they go overseas. You understand? And modern women believe it's a flex to date a man only for money, only for the bag. They think it's a flex, not knowing they're making themselves look like prostitutes. They're making themselves look like sex workers.
Women these days act like modern day prostitutes. Stop putting your Cash App online. Stop expecting a man you just met to fund your entire lifestyle.
No, that's what we want. Keep that shit coming, ladies. Please keep it coming. The reason why I say keep that shit coming, you letting a man's job be so easy to cut your ass off, to walk away from you, to not look your way, to stiff arm your ass, to box you out. So when you do that, you make yourself look like a fucking clown. Men got options. Men are going elsewhere. Y'all asses are going to be the ones to be looking like a duck.
Why do you feel like a man that just met you, who doesn't know you, who doesn't have any responsibility to you, is supposed to pay your rent, buy you a bag, and do X, Y, and Z for you? That is not reality.
So that's fine. She's fine.
Get to know someone for them. Stop using people, or I should say misusing people.
Ladies, when you behave this way, you disrespect yourself. You do yourself a disservice to a man. Modern feminist women sold their soul to the things of this world. And they're letting it be known that they have sold their soul. Because you've sold your soul to the things of this world, when it's time to collect, the devil is coming to collect. Look at B. Simone. Look at her position. The devil's coming to collect in so many ways.
For money. It is so low budget to me. And I know that women think, oh, it is so fly to only want a man with money. How about you stop using men for money, stop being prostitutes, and learn how to actually meet someone that's valuable. And then you're complaining when the relationship don't work or he is cheating on you.
And that, gents and ladies, is what we're going to talk about. We are going to watch your brother break it down how today's dating is nothing but prostitution. No difference. Women of today are nothing but prostitutes. I don't care if they're a lawyer, I don't care if they're a doctor, if they're a business owner, if they're a banker. If they have this mentality, if I date a guy, he got to spend money on me. They are prostitutes, okay? And this brother is going to break it down. Let's go.
If you listen to a lot of female rappers, for instance, right? They talk about, gotta have this and gotta have that. You gotta spend money on me. And basically what seems, and a lot of this new generation champion that type of thinking, right? And so they champion that type of thinking. And then what happens is, for me, it becomes what is called a transactional relationship, which means there's a transaction going on. I pay, you give.
Exactly. I pay, you give me them cheeks. Is transactional. Why should it have to be transactional? You have to look at things for what they are. If this is the way that you are moving, there's going to be some consequences behind the way you move. And you have to be woman enough to face those consequences. Stop making fucking excuses and just keep the shit a buck.
Okay. So, a lot of girls are saying, if you spend on me, you'll get the goodies.
Right.
To me, there's only one way, or one thing I know from what me growing up, is if I pay for you and you give me the goodies, that's called something.
Prostitution.
Right, that's called prostitution.
Right.
But it's not called that in these days and times. It's called feminism, or me getting the bag, or like me just taxing these guys. It's called something else. But in me growing up, if I pay for something and I know I'm trying to get something in return, which is that's prostitution. Like, why would a guy that you hardly know spend £200-300 on a first date with you if in, say, a month's time I may not even know you? We may just be strangers in about a month's time because I don't know where it's going. Do you know what I mean? But me being someone who's been in a long-term relationship, it's in a relationship for 10 years. Like my last proper relationship was for 10 years. I understand what grand gestures are. And so a grand gesture to me would be something on a birthday, Valentine's Day, anniversary. I don't mind taking a woman to Novikov or Hakkasan and spending £200 and it's her birthday. Get it, it's fine. But for you're a stranger. What makes you think I'm going to spend that money on you? What makes you think you're getting princess treatment?
What you have some simps out there that doesn't get that much luck with women, that leans in with their money and their status. Okay? And they get suckered in to a large number of women that behave this way. And they expect every man to give them money. And when a man does not give them money, there's no use. They get mad. The fuck you getting mad for? Why should I give a woman money who I barely know? For what? That I'm not in a relationship with, that I'm not married to. It's common sense. You're a fucking beggar.
Did y'all see that? I don't even have to say anything more. Nothing else needs to be said. He said it all. He said it all.
It don't matter if you can cook, clean. It don't matter if you give great sex. If everybody doesn't have you, Don't no man want you. And guess what they gonna use you for? Sex.
All right, so I have another PSA before I go into the gym for modern women. So when a man is looking for a wife, I want you to know that he is not necessarily looking for how well you look. It's not about looks. He's actually looking at behaviors. So he wants to know if you consistently can show him that you're the woman that's going to show up for him, that you're the woman that is invested in him as much as he is invested in you. He wants to know that you're the woman that's actually listening to understand and not listening to rebuttal. He wants to know that you are the type of woman who actually really enjoys being feminine, and you are not trying to constantly be aggressive or overpower him or everything that he says, or even necessarily trying to be the man. He wants to see that you are whole within and that you are constantly doing that inner work. Because
now, both of these women here, they're making valid points, and I'm letting them cook. This is what needs to happen here. When you have a large number of modern feminist women begging men for money that they don't even know, they've already put themselves in a class, in a fucking room, in a fucking box, all by themselves.
if you have peace within yourself, then you are going to bring that man peace as well too. He wants to see that you actually do things for him without him necessarily having to ask or to have to constantly ask, because you're just really doing it because you just want to try to keep him happy and keep his mouth closed instead of actually genuinely doing it from your heart. So these are the types of things that men are looking for when they're looking for a wife. Okay? Looks are not enough. They're not enough. I just want to tell you, they're not enough. Okay? So with that being said, I need women to tap more into what I'm saying instead of thinking that looks are enough.
You've made a safe place for the truth to be told.
Let's see how many women will actually listen to the advice given by another sister, by a sister that has wisdom, a sister with good character, a sister with good sense. Until then, take that with you. Go be great. It's your boy, Big Truck. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification button so that every time that I upload a video, you'll be the first to get an exclusive. Shout out to my man, Izzy. I'm gone. One.